As Prince Harry and Meghan Markle prepare to become parents for the first time, there's no doubt the couple are brushing up on all the royal protocol they must follow after the birth. But there's good news for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. The expectant parents will be much less restricted about which names they can choose for their child. While William and Kate had to follow the unspoken rule of naming their kids after their royal ancestors, those not in direct succession to the throne have more flexibility. While us common folk get to choose any baby name of our heart's desire, there is a different rule for the royals. Apparently, those in direct succession to the throne are expected to follow a certain protocol, such as choosing names after past kings or other royal ancestors. While there is an unspoken rule that those in line for the throne must name offspring after past kings or other royal ancestors, those not in direct succession have much more freedom. A perfect example is Sarah Ferguson and Prince Andrew, who did the royal equivalent of naming their daughters Blanket and Apple by choosing the names Beatrice and Eugenie. Carolyn Harris, author of Raising Royalty: 1,000 Years of Royal Parenting, told Vogue Australia, "The further down the line of succession, the more likely you are to have a more unique or untraditional name. We see, from the diversity of names among the Queen's descendants, that the Queen does some willing to allow the descendants to choose their own names. However, there is still one tradition Meghan and Harry are expected to follow: waiting several days to publicly release their baby's name so they can tell Queen Elizabeth and the rest of the royal family first." According to royal commentator Victoria Arbiter, the reasons for this is so they can celebrate their new arrival in private and check if the name is suitable. Arbiter told Town and Country, "Royals, however, also have to consider the great responsibility in naming a new member of the family, and I expect they want to be 100% certain of their choice before announcing the name and sealing the baby's place in history." Victoria Arbiter first explained this old tradition back in 2013 when Prince George, now 5, was born, telling Town and Country there is a great responsibility in naming a new member of the family. She said, "They want to be 100% certain of their choice before announcing the name and sealing the baby's place in history. And if history is anything to go by, then this will indeed happen." Her Majesty herself waited a whole month before announcing her firstborn was called Charles. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge announced both George and Princess Charlotte's names 2 days after they were born, and waited 3 days before revealing their youngest was called Louise. Despite the more relaxed rules dictating what Meghan and Harry will do, UK bookies are still tipping the couple will pick a traditional royal name. Victoria, Arthur, Albert, and Diana are hot favorites, as are the names of Harry's grandparents, Elizabeth and Philip.